Alrighty, and we back for part two.
Part two, yeah.
This Eagles doubleheader. A back-to-back for the Eagles, who will then have their own back-to-back-to-back tomorrow as well. So a lot of games in as many days, my friend, as they're taking on the Blackhawk Braves, as Steiny let us know earlier. Thank you again, Steiny. My name is Mason Lucas, your play-by-play guy. Scott McManus joining us as the color commentator. Gary Tulski, as always, grateful for his work in the IT department. And the GOAT cameraman himself, Jacob Steinberg, who will be joining us in the booth for his last game next Friday. Eagles taking, like I said, taking on Blackhawk. You know, the Eagles and Blackhawk pretty similar on the season. The Eagles are 9-15 on the season, 2-5 in conference, where the Braves are 9-14 on the season and 2-3 in conference. So just not as many conference games. The last time these two played was on February 2nd as well, where the Eagles fell 81-78 at Blackhawk. And now the Eagles also coming off a tough loss last night to Carl Sandburg, 96-72. I want to make sure I have this right. It was the first half that really killed him. Carl Sandburg jumped out to a 61-31 lead after the first half.
Wow.
And then the Eagles won the second half 41-35, but the damage was already done. So we don't know if this is senior night or sophomore night for the Eagles. I haven't seen anything. It doesn't say anything on the schedule. I haven't seen anything to say it's sophomore night for the Eagles, but we'll find out.
There's
in about
not as many people here,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
my guess would be it's not.
Yeah, but they don't have anything mentioned for sophomore night for the Eagles at all on the schedule either.
Maybe it's on Friday.
Maybe next Friday.
Maybe next Friday too. Yeah.
Yeah, uncertain for sure, but we'll keep you posted on that. Anyways, this Blackhawk team, Scott, kind of like the Eagles, very high-powered offense. Not as great shooting the ball, but they can beat you with rebounds and passing as well. They got three guys who really jump out on the stat sheet. Not so much in high-scoring numbers, but they are the only three in double figures and really the only close ones too.
Yeah. So leading the way is William Washington, 13.9 points per game out of Bishop McNarmina. I can't say
McNamara.
McNamara. Okay. Behind him is Jacob Pauley, who I actually played. He went to Geneseo High School. He's a bucket. He's a bucket.
He's a walking bucket.
Nice lefty three-point shooter, silky smooth shot. And then behind him is Owen Land here, 12.8 points per game. And I think Pat's about ready to cut me off in a matter of seconds.
Yeah.
So we're just going to send it down to Pat, and we'll finish up our pregame.
And we'll find out if it's sophomore night.
Yeah, we'll figure it out pretty quick here. So we'll be right back, and here's the great voice of Pat Whalen.
Participating in the sophomore night, please report to the north end of the gymnasium. The parents who are participating in sophomore night, please report to the north end of the gymnasium. Thank you.
So that answers our question. Yes, I already saw Isaiah Tubbs is in the building.
Oh, the GOAT Isaiah Tubbs.
Yeah, so sophomore night. So this is going to be a little bit longer of an intro than we thought. I could get a few more words into this about this team. Let's see, what else do I see? Shooting three-point percentage, 28%. Their field goal percentage, 41, which is pretty good, but 28 three-point. Very similar to the Eagles, 33 on the year for the Eagles. Assists per game and rebounds per game are off by 2 for both temes. They're very similar
Yes.
teams. So it's going to be a fun one tonight. I really do think it's going to be a fun one.
They're evenly matched. And, I mean, the issue for the Eagles is they have such a high-powered offense, 81 points per game, 43% from the field.
Ladies
as a team,
and gentlemen,
bad,
tonight
33%, but we'll send it back down to Pat.
Here on the campus of Illinois Valley Community College. We are recognizing our sophomore members of our boys basketball team. This is winding down their careers here at Illinois Valley Community College, and we want to take this time to recognize them, talk about their accomplishments, and wish them well in the future. The first player we want to acknowledge is Mr. Khalil Brummett, sophomore guard from Decatur, Illinois, from MacArthur High School. Coach Herman's words, This young man has embodied the words consistency and hard work. He has been a leader example that shows up every day and competes to the best of his ability. He has often been asked to guard the opposing team's best player. He brings positive energy every day and has been very coachable the last 2 years with a great attitude. Khalil is on course to graduate in the summer of 2019. Christian Walker. Christian is a sophomore forward from MacArthur High School in Decatur, Illinois. Christian is this year's mild-mannered big man. Christian saw his role increase dramatically this season. He has provided scoring, rebounding, and a physical presence in the paint for the Eagles. Christian's defense has improved dramatically as he is often asked to guard the opposing team's tallest player. Christian is on track to graduate with an AS degree this May and will have an opportunity to continue his basketball career if he chooses. Joe LaChance, sophomore guard from Mendota High School, Mendota, Illinois. Although Joe was listed as a freshman in the program athletically, he is actually a sophomore academically as he is on course to graduate this May with his AS degree. Joe is currently leading this year's team in scoring and assists. He has been dependable and has brought leadership to this year's team. Joe was a great addition to this team. We wish he could stick around for another season. Joe has been an excellent student at IVCC. Colby Robbins, sophomore guard, Princeton High School, Princeton, Illinois. Colby has been a pleasant surprise for the Eagles this year as he walked on the team after he finished with golf in the fall. Colby played his freshman year at Elmhurst College. Colby is an athletic wing that is capable of scoring in bunches. He is playing his best basketball as we wind down the season. Although Colby is considered a sophomore for basketball, he may return to IVCC next season to continue with the golf program. Colby is also an outstanding student. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we want to take and acknowledge these four young gentlemen, thank them for everything they've done for IVCC, and wish them nothing but outstanding success in their future endeavors. Good luck to all of you. Fans, coaches, and players, the National Junior College Athletic Association is committed to the ideals of good sportsmanship, safety, and fair play. We ask all fans, coaches, and players to show respect for the opposing team, game officials, and each other before, during, and after today's game. Persons throwing objects or participating in any other acts in conflict with good sportsmanship, safety, and fair play are subject to ejection and prosecution. Your cooperation is greatly appreciated. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the campus of Illinois Valley Community College for tonight's basketball contest between our guests on the scoreboard, the Black Hawk Community College Braves and your IVCC Eagles. Before we meet the starting lineups, we would ask that everyone please rise. Gentlemen, remove your caps, face the colors of our flag for the playing of our national anthem. Now let's read the starting lineup for the visiting Braves. They entered tonight's contest with a record of 9 wins and 14 losses. At guard, a 6-foot freshman from St. Anne High School, Kankakee, Illinois, number 2, Sion Lightfoot. At forward, a 6'4" freshman from Wind Creek High School, Mill Creek, Wyoming, number 3, Jayan Thumble. At guard, a 6'3" freshman from Anawan High School, Anawan, Illinois, number 13, Owen Landwehr. At guard, a 6-foot sophomore from Geneseo High School, Geneseo, Illinois, number 14, Jacob Pauley. At forward, a 6-foot freshman from Anawan High School, Anawan, Illinois, number 22, Ben Burrish. Head coach of the Blackhawks Braves is Darren Bizzari. And now the starting lineup for Illinois Valley Community College Eagles. They enter tonight's contest with a record of 9 wins and 15 losses. At forward, a 6'3" sophomore out of Princeton High School, Princeton, Illinois, number 10, Kobe Robbins. At guard, a 6-foot sophomore from Trojan Country, Mendota High School, Mendota, Illinois, number 20, Joe LaChance. At guard, a 6'3" freshman from Decatur, Eisenhower, Decatur, Illinois, number 22, Jensen Taylor. At forward, a 6'4" sophomore from Decatur, MacArthur High School, Decatur, Illinois, number 24, Christian Walker. And at guard, a 6'3" freshman from Hauser High School, Hope, Indiana, number 33, Connor Wilson. The head coach for the Eagles, Mr. Chris Herman, is in his 5th year at IVCC, assisted by Mr. Josh Nauman in his 2nd year at IVCC.
All right, in case you missed it, it's Robbins, LaChance, YT, Walker, and Connor Wilson for the Braves. One of the greatest names I've ever heard, Sion Lightfoot.
That's a good name.
Yeah, that's great. Jayan Trumbull, Owen Landward, Jacob Pauley, and Ben Burish. That's gonna trip me up a little bit. The Braves win the tip, and we are underway. And they go straight to Pauley, and he hits it for 2.
Yeah, I need my stats book back. Thank you.
You're welcome. They got Colby on the right wing. He's gonna go to work with a pick and roll. Well defended. Joe now looking. Fakes the 3, steps it back, drives hard to the baseline. Good block by Landwehr. And get it to Pauley. Pauley going to look to attack on Walker. Beautiful crossover. Good idea, pass. Pauley thought it was tipped, but they're going to say out on him, and that's the first turnover for the Braves, unless they overturn it. The refs overturn it.
I was going to say, that was too obvious not to overturn that one.
Eagles going to have to I think we have a shot clock. Oh, they're going to say 9 seconds left on the shot clock. I don't know if that's correct. It's definitely quiet in here.
Very quiet.
I have to use my golf voice.
What a great putt that was.
Yeah, I mean, beautiful job by the referees. They're gonna put 20 on the shot clock, and we are back underway.
What a chip right there.
And into oh, that's Pauley for 3. Robbins tried to get the rebound, but it was off his hands. Going to stay Braves ball.
No.
Burish, okay.
William Washington wasn't a starter, correct?
Not that I saw.
Okay. Well, he is leading them in points. I don't know if he's coming off the bench or what. If he's gone, I'm not really too sure.
Aaron pass, YT. Defended well by Pauly with the stuff. Lightfoot bringing up the core. He's going to get it to Pauly. Pauly going to look to attack. Pass fake. Fade away. That is wide left. Oh, Christian lost it. Had to save it. Saved it right to Trumbull, who was able to get the easy bucket. Colby looking to attack. Trumbull, well defended to Walker. Walker, step back, jumper, no good. They're going to get to Pauly. The 6'4" sophomore out of Geneseo, which Scott McManus knows all too well.
Yeah. He's a ball player. We did beat them both times that year. Let me just rephrase that.
The miss by Landwehr, but Trumbull gets the offensive rebound. They are owning the paint right now. Touchdown pass from YT. The spin. The block by Pauly, but they're calling the foul.
YT throwing it like Mitch Trubisky, throwing at Allen Robinson. Yeah.
Oh, wait, did you say the doink?
So Mason has been turned off as Colby Robbins misses the first. Stangy, you're supposed to be a Bears fan.
Hey, I'm a Bears fan too. I just enjoy poking fun of it. It's the only way we can live with ourselves, as it's 1-4 as Robbins is the second.
IVCC in a 2-2-1 press. You're gonna slow them down a little bit. I kind of like it.
Landwehr looking to attack. Hits it to Lightfoot. Lightfoot, still the greatest name I've ever heard.
That is a great last name.
That is awesome. Pauly driving hard. The floater, no good. He's looking for a foul. Did not get it. Gave the ref a little stare, too. Oh, Robbins, 1 of the 3. Spins it, steps it back. He likes it. He makes it.
A bucket. Okay.
Looked good out of his hands. Maybe I shouldn't say he liked it, but I definitely liked it. Burish driving. Cut off nicely. YT. YT's going to be guarding Pauly. Ooh.
Joe was on Pauly at the beginning, but they must not like that.
As Trumbull hits the jumper. Jay and Trumbull from Wind River High School, Mill Creek, Wyoming.
Wyoming.
That's
interesting.
Wilson with the off-bounds floater? Would you call that?
Fader.
Floater?
Call it fade.
5-6. 16:45 left in this first half. We play 2 halves here in men's basketball. Now like the 4 quarters in women. That is
travel.
I thought that was a travel, but Landwehr still played through it and got the finish. Landwehr. Thanks, Pat. I hear you.
Pat, you're the best.
Landwehr.
I wish we could have Pat with a earpiece so he can always hear our high praise of him.
Oh, beautiful block by Burish. He's going to lead the break. Hits it to Landwehr. Oh, ooh. I don't know if that was blocked or either way. Robbins changed the shot, and it's going to be Eagles' ball thanks to some great defense. Checking in for the first time, number 23, Tori Turner from Argo High School in Summit, Illinois.
Okay, cool.
I like how you just like some of these names. I do. I like how you just kind of look at, give a little face, and then you're like, yeah,
sure.
That's a pretty cool name.
Sure. Yeah.
Nothing will beat Rover. Rover.
Was it?
No, it was
Just look at it.
Rova. And nothing will beat Rova, though. We are.
I don't know. I kind of like Lightfoot.
Well, yeah, I'm talking about high school names. So it's Joe with the beautiful pump and the finish.
Nice finish.
Making it look pretty and easy on that one. Joe making it a 1-point game again. YT. They've been switching matchups a little bit. And now that Pauly's out the game, YT kind of taking whoever the Eagles think is their best perimeter player. Trumbull letting it fly again.
23 got a little bit of a push in the back. I don't know if you saw that, but
I think that's the Eagles' game plan. Christian Walker has been laying off Trumbull a lot. A beautiful short roll. Walker looked like he was bumped, so he couldn't get the finish. And it's going to be Braves ball.
And this is the second time the Ivy has played them. Like you stated earlier, 81-78 loss for the Eagles. So they know they have this team scouted pretty well.
Yeah, again, it almost feels like they're the same team. 9-15 on the season. As Lightfoot letting it fly. That's a 2, says the ref. Making it a 3-point game again. But 9-15 for the Eagles, 9-14 for the Braves. 2-3 in conference play for the Braves, where it's 2-5 for the Eagles. Similar shooting percentages, only a couple percentages off. Rebounds, assists. And Joe with the fancy pass. And Walker just couldn't get it to fall.
Almost looked like that was going to go to Wilson.
Burish with a beautiful pass to Landwehr, and he makes it a 5-point game. But, yeah, similar teams.
Very similar. Yeah, we already see that in the beginning. Wilson, knockdown.
Oh, a little long on that one. Don't know if he rushed that. The defense by Turner, who now has the ball in the left wing. Looking to set something up. Wide open, Lightfoot. Someone left him wide open. YT with the rebound.
Almost looked like it was on purpose.
Driving hard. Did not get the foul call. I thought it looked like he took some contact there.
Yeah.
Lightfoot gonna push it into Landwehr. He kind of took a shot to the face from Walker. There was
Showtime.
no call. Robbins
And one!
did not get the and one.
He's mad about that one, too.
We'll get 2 free throws.
He almost actually got that dunk, too. I thought he was going to outpace number 23 to get a dunk.
Turner.
Yeah, sure. Whatever his name is.
Robbins' first free throw is no good. Checking back in, Jacob Pauly in for the first time for some action. Isaiah Lasby. Okay, Isaiah Lasby, and then number 0, Blake Morris. One of 2 for Robbins, and Raheem McKean Strong checking into the game for his first action of the night.
Looking like Rip Hamilton out there.
Oh, the mask. Does that got the Jordan brand on the back?
I don't know. It's Raheem. I mean, that's just how he is. It looks like a Jordan symbol, though.
It does.
I'll have to ask him about that.
Lightfoot letting it fly.
So obviously,
Zion Lightfoot.
obviously he is a shooter because Coach Chris Herman was just calling it out. So I was wrong from my earlier statement saying that he may have not been a shooter.
Pick and pop with Robbins. Back to Joe. They're going to do corner pick and roll action. Joe not liking what he's seeing. He's going to try to post up Morris. Good idea to drop off. Just a little too hot and a little too low for Walker to handle. That'll be another turnover on the Eagles. It is a 7-point game. 13 minutes left to go in this first half. Only 2 fouls, both on the visiting team. Pretty clean game so far.
Yeah.
So far. The turnovers haven't been abundant. This is a little bit of a change of pace of the first half that we saw in the Eagles game. As Pauly trying to get right back to work. Couldn't get the first one to go. Lansby couldn't get the second one to go.
That was a nice take by Pauly. Just simple baseline drive. Yo.
Joe with the deep 3. No good. A little too long for Raheem to grab. Right wing, Pauly. Pauly looking to set things up to Turner. Turner driving hard. Gets to that left hand. No good. Gets his own offensive rebound. Blocked by
Nice
Walker.
block.
Robbins thinking about the touchdown pass. Holds it back. Was going to look to attack. He lost his dribble. Raheem thinking about it. To YT. YT wants that pull-up jumper. Long 2, but it's good. Nothing but the net. 5-point game again. YT. Is that his first points?
Yes.
YT's first points of the ball game. And he's got the matchup assignment of guarding Pauly, but Pauly with the beautiful cut gets the finish. Chris Herman not liking that. YT to Christian Walker. Walker driving hard right. High off the glass and good. Beautiful take by Walker.
YT kind of wanted to guard full court there, but he was the only one up there.
A little too hot to handle, but it goes the Braves' way. Good defense by the Eagles, but the second chance opportunity finished by, I believe, number 4. Lasby.
We'll say Lasby.
I think it's Lasby. I couldn't hear Pat that time.
Nice turnaround.
Raheem giving space and hits it. Raheem showing a beautiful touch.
He was out for a bit. First game back in a while, I think. Or unless if he played last night, which he could have. We were not here.
They're calling a blocking foul or a hand check on YT. YT not very fond of the call. Checking in, it's kind of a platoon swap. We have number 20, Bradley Hensler, 32, Jesus Vargas. Trying to see everybody.
13,
Owen Landwehr back into the game. Number 22, Ben Burish back into the game as well. So that is the platoon swap. YT taking it strong to that left hand. He was fouled. They're calling it. And Landwehr. Tyus Smith going to be checking into the game, match him size with size. Jesus Vargas, 6'8", freshman forward from Rockridge High School and Millen, Illinois. Tyus, 6'7", freshman forward.
I don't think that kid's 6'8". I think Tyus actually looks taller. I mean, he's bending down now, but
yeah, I don't know. I couldn't see him. But similar size. Oh, as the second free throw was good. 15-19, just over 10 minutes left in that first half. Tyus is going to take Pauly. And good D forces the turnover. YT going to have the lane. Took it strong to that left hand. Does not get it to go. Good defense. Out to Hensler, who then gets it to Barish, who then finds Pauly, and Pauly with the jam.
Wait, who scored those? Who did those free throws down there?
YT.
Do you make both? Thank you.
Look at the Go cameraman helping out our color man.
I was too busy looking at
Pauly throw it down.
Height. No, I was looking at Tyus' height compared to the 6'8" kid. On the floor, they're going to call it.
Barish not very happy with that call. That's going to give YT, I can't tell if they called that on the floor or not. Yet they're calling it on the floor. 6-point ball game, 9:40 left in that first half. Wilson thought about it, didn't take it. Now taking it to the middle. Jumper, no good. Tyus tried to save it, couldn't save it to anybody. Hensler with the rebound.
Do I even count that as a turnover?
I call that a shot.
I'm not counting that as a turnover.
They're going to give it to Vargas against Raheem. Good steal by YT, playing the passing lanes. YT trying to keep that ahead, and he does, finishing over Vargas. Kept his body ahead of Vargas and got the finish high. Pauly wide open. That leaves Landwehr wide open after an extra pass, and it's a 7-point game again. Coach Chris Herman red in the face, sending back Joe LaChance. Skip pass, a little too high for Colby to catch and shoot, but he does it anyways, around the rim and out. And it's going to be Braves ball. YT. Landwehr going to look to attack. Good defense, cut him off. Long on the three-point attempt by Burish. And the Eagles are running. YT sees him, crosses over, gets hit. They're calling the foul. I believe that's on Landwehr. Yes, it is on Landwehr.
I feel like YT is drawing almost every single one of these fouls.
If he grows a beard, you know who that reminds me of? Number 13, you just put it on your chest. All right.
I did the Steph Curry.
Joe LaShawne's checking back in for Colby Robbins in for the Braves. Number 21, Dalton Wolf for his first action. Jay Trumbull checking back in, along with the greatest name of all time, and I will be saying that all game, Sion Lightfoot.
Do you know what that reference is?
What?
The Steph Curry
Oh,
one?
yeah, when he did that double step back
He
three.
did the double step back, and he said, hey, you wouldn't have called that if I was 13.
Yes, sir. Wolf to Burish to Pauly. Pauly with the jab step. The shot fake.
Maybe a carry.
Good defense by Raheem, but he couldn't get the steal. Lightfoot letting it fly from 3. Barely jumped, so it was short. Up to Connor Wilson. Oh, that's an offensive. Yup.
It was.
Herman didn't like the call, but I think we could agree from here that that was an offensive.
It's easier to see from our angle than his.
Yeah, he was at the end of the baseline.
But I get his point. You can say that the dude was running into him, so he just...
Yeah, he just kind of gave him a little bit of get off me.
Yeah.
Get off me bump. Good switch by the Eagles of Smith.
John Seneca checked into the game for his first time as well.
Oh, thank you. Great catch.
No problem.
Wolf with the step-back jumper. No good. Good defense by LaChance. And he's going to bring the ball up the floor after the rebound. Eagles going to look to set into something. Instead, LaChance taking it middle, and he draws the foul. And the Braves coach, Darren, I believe that is Bazari, just nodded his head, looked at his player, and said, move your feet.
Yeah.
That's going to give LaChance 2 free throws, and the next foul with 7:30 left will put the Eagles in the bonus. Ooh, around the rim and out for Joe on the first one.
Free throw shooting has not been good so far.
Do I want to ask?
No.
Okay, I won't. 0 for 2. And you could definitely want those points. Lightfoot going to set up a play. Called it as soon as he got the rebound. Pauly gets to the middle. A beautiful pass, just led a little too far. I like the idea from Pauly, but that's going to be a turnover.
If in case you were wondering, 3 for 7 from free throws.
I didn't ask.
I know, but I knew that you were curious.
I was very curious. Thank you for keeping up stats today. I appreciate you.
Hey, no problem.
Even as much trash as you give me. Wilson taking it middle. The floater, beautiful. He makes it a 5-point game again with 7 minutes left. 24-19, Eagles trail. They're going to give it to Trumbull. He's going to try to bully Raheem. Finds Pauly wide open for 3. And like you said, pure lefty shooter.
Silky smooth.
Silky smooth with that jumper.
That's a good-looking shot. You gotta appreciate a good-looking shot when you see
It
one.
almost looks like a Larry Bird shot, does it not, from the left side?
Yeah. Know who else has a good-looking shot?
Who?
Connor Wilson.
That's true, as he has the ball working on Pauly.
Seneca.
John Seneca with the tough free throw line jumper, no good.
Almost fell. Almost fell.
It went around the rim. Sion Lightfoot on the left wing, looking to attack. Finds Trumbull. Beautiful spin, good defense. Good hands by Seneca, saves it. Ahead to Wilson.
Mitch Trubisky, Allen Robinson.
Tyus blocked by Pauly. And the Braves.
Hey, Steiny, can you do me a favor? Every time I say Mitch Trubisky, Allen Robinson, can you keep a count? I just want to know how many I have by the end of the night.
As the 3-point made off a beautiful off-ball screen pass and bucket from Sion Lightfoot. That's going to give the Braves an 11-point lead, 30-19. It looks like it looks like a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it here as we are joined in the booth by one IVCC legend himself, Isaiah Tubbs. Isaiah, how are you? Welcome to the booth. Turn them on.
I'm doing all right. How are you guys? How are you guys doing tonight?
Yeah, I'm doing great, buddy. What's been up with you?
Nothing much, just playing some good old rec league.
You killing it in rec league?
You know, our team's undefeated, so.
Okay.
Wait, is that Y ball last night?
Huh?
Was that Y ball last night?
Oh no, the rec league at the school.
Oh,
Illinois
okay.
State University.
Okay. I didn't know if you were coming down and trying to run a team.
No. Playing Division 1. Division 1 rec league. Division 1 rec league, guys.
Get the big boys out. As Wilson off a beautiful pick and roll pass, no good. John Seneca with the rebound. Joe now going to look to attack in the post, and they're calling offensive
That's a
foul.
bad call.
That's
that was
awful.
a bad call.
That's pretty bad. So do you miss this?
Not really. No, I don't miss practice. None of that really. I played my time. You know.
Yeah.
You're just here to get
seeing
buckets.
this game. I mean, I wish I could go out there and provide some good basketball, but it's interesting to say the least.
YT jumping the passing lanes. Couldn't get the steal. Burish to Zion Lightfoot.
Isn't that a great name?
That is a great name.
I said it's the greatest name I've ever heard. As Christian taking it right at Trimble and gets the foul call.
I would like to point out that ref has made the last 8 calls. I would like to point that out. That is not a joke. That is a fact.
Walker at the line for 2. Would you like to guess their free throw shooting percentage at the moment, buddy?
Judging from this game, I'm saying probably around below 60%.
What were they shooting right now, do you think?
35.
You're pretty close, depending on how this one goes.
If you're right on the money if this one goes. They're 40%.
They're 4 of 10 as
4 of
Colby
10.
Robin checks in. I was gonna say he's right there. It's either 33 or it's 40.
So what do we think we're doing wrong here, boys?
Oh, look at him start the
Yeah,
play-by-play stuff. I mean,
Shots aren't falling. I mean, you'd be only down 4 right now if you make all of your free throws. I mean, that's another key.
Well, for starters, I think that it's pretty obvious that we're not boxing out.
Yeah.
I think we got size on this team, I think, and we're not boxing out, and we're having guys just way down the court, and they're not even trying to play defense. So.
Yeah, I get you.
yeah, that's great analysis from our new color man. I want to bring him to the booth, Isaiah Tubbs, as Christian Walker, after a great pass from YT, gets an easy look ahead. It's an 8-point game again. As that is Blake Morris who received the pass. Now Jacob Pauly.
Do you remember playing against Jacob Pauly?
Yes, I do. I do remember playing against him.
Morris with the Kobe-like fade pull-up jumper.
Number 0 is not afraid to shoot the ball. Not afraid to shoot.
Same with Pauly. I think Pauly is taking half their shots this game.
You know, that's the kind of mentality you get when you're on a
trying
team
to bully
that's,
Morris. He
missing a
turns it
couple
over.
pieces.
Yeah.
Burish with a tough finish
That's
as
a good
Robbins
finish right there. That's a
was
tough
trying to
finish.
block that.
That's all in the shooting sleeve right there.
No.
All in the shooting sleeve.
No, Tubbs, you did play Y ball with both Colby Robbins and Joe LaChance. What do you think about their game?
You know, Joe, he's a tough player. You know, he's a great shooter. He's vocal out in the court. You know, he has a temper, but usually he's keeping under control mostly. He's a guy I want on my team. Usually that shot falls.
Yeah, that was in and out for LaChance on the pull-up 3. What about Colby? What do you think about Colby's game, Tubbs?
I love playing with him. You know, he's a team guy. You know, he's not about getting his. You know, he loves to play. He's a freak athlete. He's throwing some of these dunks down without warming up sometimes, and it's pretty impressive to watch.
So right now, if you were in a dunk contest with Colby Robbins, who's winning?
He'd win flat out.
Okay.
I've also gained like 30 pounds, so not flying like I want to.
You can't do that between the legs anymore?
No, I'd probably hurt myself. No.
Beautiful pass from YT gets Robbins 2 free throws.
So Tubbs, who's on this rec league team? People you know, or
We got some we got a former IVCC player and Andrew Pishka.
Okay.
So me and him make up probably the 2 tallest guys in the league.
I thought you went to U of I.
No. He goes to ISU. We're probably the 2 tallest guys in the league by like 5 inches, probably.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So I see where this D1 rec league is really going. It's not that good.
We got a former. Those of you that pay attention to Arrowhead Conference. Former player from Kishwaukee, Ryan Reeder, is on the team as well.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah.
Ryan Reeder.
Yeah.
And so we also have former Mendota postman, Kruger Keene.
Okay.
Nice young player. And we have a kid from Streeter, former basketball player as well, Noah Maskell.
Do not know that name.
So, I mean, our average height's around 6'4", so
Oh,
I see.
Yeah.
So if
that's
you're
going to win most directly.
Yes.
that's the standard.
that's the standard.
And then we have Sam Holm, former ISU football player.
Okay.
So he provides some toughness for our team, and that's about it, you know.
So like a 6-man roster we got?
We have one more guy. He played at William Penn, so he's pretty good too.
So yeah, that's pretty solid.
Yeah.
They're calling a travel on Jacob Pauly.
Now, what's not solid is this reffing. I'd say the reffing's pretty poor. I'm not surprised, though. I saw these guys walk in, and I knew it was going to be not a great performance on the reffing. So I have a lot of beef with a lot of these guys, and don't really appreciate any of them. So
Okay.
Yeah. For those of you who haven't seen Tubbs play when he played here, he was not the biggest fan of the referees.
Let's just say that Tubbs playing almost
like right there, that was a foul. So.
Yeah. And you would let them know that, wouldn't you?
You know, I usually like to think so.
And Joe LaChance gets the foul call as time is running out. They're calling the foul on number 20, Bradley Hensler. Wow, me and Pat Whalen in sync there, boys. LaChance will get 2 at the line. It's a 10-point ball game, 1:38 left in the first half.
This game, you know, the Eagles aren't playing their game right now, but it's not out of their reach yet. You know, they buckle down, they play some defense, they can get back in this game within a couple of minutes to start the second half, I think. And I think this Blackhawk team's a little confident, a little cocky. You know, they're feeling good. But I think that if the Eagles actually buckle down and play some defense and start sharing the ball a little bit, start knocking down these free throws consistently, I think they win this game by 6.
Now, Khalil Brummett is out tonight, who is IVCC's easily best defender, as you would say. So it's just like stuff like that, you know. And I like this 1-2-2 press that they're going to. Up.
Robbins using that freak athleticism as Tubbs pointed out, getting the steal. YT with the finish on the fast break. That's a full timeout, so we're going to take a quick break, and then we will be right back. All right, we're back. 1:24 left in this first half. 34-27. The Eagles trail by 7. They're using that 1-2-2 press, and they're going to see if they can get some turnovers.
We're joined in the booth by IVCC legend Isaiah Tubbs.
I don't know about legend.
Now, can you give us a scoop? Is your brother going to play here next year?
That's for him to say, not me.
Okay, all right.
I don't want to guilt him anyway either way.
YT corner 3, extra pass.
Good board.
Robin's going to try from 3. That one's short. Rebound by Wolf.
Don't foul.
And they're calling a block on
That
Robbins.
was an offensive.
Going to check into the game. Number 32, freshman forward, Jesus Vargas from Rockridge High School.
Tubbs, did you come home for the weekend, or going back up tomorrow for school?
Came home, you know, it's Valentine's Day, and
Zion Lightfoot.
I'm glad we got off that conversation. Thank you, Zion.
Now, it's not Zion with a Z, it's Zion with an S. Is that
Zion?
So his name's Zion.
Yes.
No.
You can't get a Z sound from an S. with just S.
It's Scion.
Is
No,
it
it's
S-I-O-N?
Scion.
He said Scion.
I will argue with it. I want Pat Whalen later.
I'll go
You
ask
know what?
Pat.
Hey, as a man that's name is Isaiah, I-S, so I can understand the S and the Z. You know what? I forgive him.
YT with good active hands, forcing the turnover. That's going to be Eagles ball. Checking back into the game, number 0, Blake Morris.
What has changed in this past couple of minutes that's put Ivy on this little bit of a run?
They're buckling down on defense. Like
Okay.
I said a couple of minutes earlier, if they start playing defense like this team, they think they can get a bucket whenever they want. So if you actually start playing defense, you're going to start getting points real fast. So hopefully they play at the end smart here, and maybe we're going to the locker room only down 5 or so.
Joe going to hold it for the last shot. Well, almost the last shot. 2-second difference. 10 seconds on the shot clock, 12 seconds on the game clock.
This is going to Joe. Maybe not.
For him, got to go. 3 seconds. Got to shoot it. Got to shoot it. And shot clock violation. Definitely not what you wanted there. 2.4 seconds left for the Braves. Let's see what they try to do with these last 2 seconds.
So, Tubb, do you know firsthand how mad is Coach Chris Herman right now?
You know, he's fairly tamed, I'd say, today. But I know he's frustrated on the inside. Like I said, it's just a lot of little things that get to you. You know, the not playing defense, not boxing out, taking bad shots, just expecting to get calls. You're not going to get calls with these refs. I mean, and that's that, you know. Hopefully they come out with some energy.
Well, that's how we end the first half. The Eagles trail by 7, 34-27. We're going to take a quick break, get our stats right, and we'll be right back.
And we are back. I said I was going to do this.
You know, I figured it's because I was looking at my phone real quick.
My bad.
But okay, our first half recap coming up. That's the shout out to Sean Fry at the 1430 WCMY studios, and me and Jacob Steinberg work there. We enjoy it. At the half, at the end of one half, Eagles trail by 7, 34-27. Scott, take us back through the scoring of the first half.
Yeah, so leading scorer of the game is number 14, Jacob Pauley out of Geneseo. Like I said before the game, he's a deadly shooter. He can do almost everything. Had a lob dunk in that first half. He's a great player. Ivy's going to for sure have to contain him if they want to win this game. And then their second leading scorer, your favorite player, Zion Lightfoot, with 8. And then number 13, Owen Landwehr, or Landwehr. I don't know how.
Landwehr. Wait. Landwehr. I believe. Yeah.
Landwehr. We'll say Landwehr. Sorry if you're watching and got your name wrong. He has 7. Then an abundance of players after. For IVCC, no shocker here. YT leading the game. The team with 7. Behind him, number 10, Colby Robbins with 6. Christian Walker with 5. Joe LaChance only 3. So he'll be going in the second half. I can almost guarantee you that. Let's see who else. Connor Wilson with 4 and Raheem with 2. So that's the first half, basically. It kind of a slow second half of the first half almost. It seemed like right when we got Isaiah on, it almost seemed like everybody was just like the ball was stagnant. And it just there wasn't much scoring.
Wow, what a beautiful play, but unfortunately Christian could not corral it properly and traveled. That was a dribble handoff right to the middle. And
beautiful play drawing up by Coach Chris Herman.
Zion Lightfoot thought about shooting it, does not want it. They're going to try to get Trumbull rolling, and Trumbull right to the rim for 2.
And his mic is again off. Okay, we'll turn it back on. He had a 5-second ban.
5-second ban. I feel like I'm on Twitch.
You are on Twitch.
Colby with the tough take. No good. Tries to tip it in himself. Ooh, get a little physical down there. Zion Lightfoot.
I'm going to sit back down because I'm not trying to stand the rest of the half.
Trumbull. Back to Pauley. Wide open. Landwehr. No good. Rebound. Saved by Robbins. It's going to stay IVCC ball. Thanks to his effort. We're 1 minute into the second half. Joe looking to work. YT in the corner. Pick and roll. Another pick and roll. Joe. 3. It's good. I'm sorry, do you?
What did I tell you? He's going to get going in the second half. I almost guarantee it.
I thought you didn't like my short sentences. Nope. I was like, oh.
You ready for this one? Making this prediction right now. Joe's going to lead the game in scoring by the end of the game.
Okay. Steiny, freezing cold take, hot take, what do you think? Great take? Wait and see take? Wow, weak Steiny.
What's your take on it?
I think that is a lukewarm take.
I said lead the whole game, so that's everybody.
Okay, fine. That's a
kind of a colder take.
Yeah, that's a colder take. Oh, good pass to Robbins. Who? I don't know if you call that a dunk, but it's close.
That's just standing off of. Like, I can't even touch net doing that, basically. Wow. I mean, I can, but barely.
Incredible in athleticism. Joe trying to front. Pauley at the elbow. He's going to post up, fade away. Tough shot. Good defense. Trumbull with the offensive rebound.
A lot of contact.
A lot of contact. No call. Joe running the show. Pull up 3.
Doing Joe things.
No good. YT got up there but couldn't corral it. 36-32, 17-44 left in the first half. The Eagles staying with pressure. 1-2-2 zone press.
You know, I enjoyed Isaiah being up in the booth with us for a little bit. I did too.
He has very good analysis.
He does. He's a basketball fan.
Yeah.
More or less. I mean, he was a great player for IVCC, but he's a basketball fan.
Connor Wilson playing some soccer there with the kick ball. It's going to stay Braves ball. Birish had an open look. He took it. Rebound. And a leak ahead. Oh. Nobody grabbed it. So Zion Lightfoot took it. Birish taking it. Ooh, hard hit. Robbins was straight
up
up.
and down.
But,
Shocked that was a call, honestly.
And now they call a technical foul. I think it's on Colby. Wait, who was the technical foul on?
I thought he put up a 2.
On Colby Robbins.
So it was on Colby.
Okay.
That's his
So
third.
that was going to give him 3 after the tech. That's going to be 4 free throws for Ben Burrish.
Well, 2, and then they get to pick whoever they want.
Oh, yeah, good point.
I know.
Wow, sound more confident when you say that. Just a simple, I know. You hear that, Steiny? It's golf voice, I know.
And it's a beautiful chip onto the green.
Hey,
Hey, you know what they say? You
the
ever
ball does not lie.
Hey, have you ever heard that saying, ball don't lie?
They're gonna let Burrish continue to take the free throws even after the 0 for 2
Oh,
start.
so those were the technical free throws at first. Now here's the regular free throws.
Huh. Well,
Well, the technical,
I'll be danged.
technical obviously is ball don't lie. Now, is the free throw ball don't lie?
We're about to find out. Does he miss the first? So he made the first. Misses the second. Now, do we call that ball don't lie?
Yeah.
Pauly. With the offensive rebound, had it stripped from him by LaChance, but doesn't matter. We'll stay Braves ball. 37-32. 17-17 left in the second half. Burrish finds Landwehr, who's going to go baseline. Cut off nicely. Good pressure. Good hands. And that's going to force it.
Joe, right place,
Equal
right
steal.
time.
Joe taking it.
Oh,
Could not get any backboard.
if he hit that backboard, that may have went in. Had a nice little spin on it.
Lightfoot
Still
had
a
the
great
pass.
name.
Yeah, had the pass. Now he's going to take the 3. I notice when he does not jump, everything is short. He's not a fan of jumping.
YT just looked at him like, he just looked at him and then shook his head. He's like, nah.
No.
Nah.
What?
Like the lag release.
No,
You know-
that looks like a amateur 4
You know
release.
who does a really good 2K lag release shot?
Who?
Jake Temple.
That's very true. YT got to where he wanted, finished it over contact. Coach Herman saying dig in on defense.
They need a rebound. And you can't leave him wide open.
Pauly wide open. Rebound, Christian. He said he wanted the rebound. YT running up to the referee. A straight sprint, getting the timeout. It's going to be a 30-second timeout.
I don't think Coach Herman wanted that one, but hey.
This is a 3-point game, 16-17. That is the correct time. 16-17 left in that game. 37-34, Eagles trail by 3. And kind of what Tubbs pointed out in that first half, digging in on defense.
Rebounding. Yep.
Shots will come later, he said.
Yep.
And it's starting to come that way.
Tubbs, he's a smart man, like we said earlier. And it's showing right now that the Eagles really need a rebound in the second half if they want to win this game. They're lucky it's only a 3-point game, honestly.
So the 5 for the Eagles, it's going to be Joe LaChance, YT, Raheem McKee, Strawn, Connor Wilson, and Christian Walker. This gym is silent.
Yeah, I think everybody keeps looking at us, but hey.
It's okay.
It's our job.
Hey, that's what we're here for, to look pretty, right?
Oh, yeah.
Wilson wants to tie it up, does not get it. Tap out by YT. Raheem going to take it, lost the handle. Back to Christian. He's going to find Wilson.
Oh, might have had a lob there.
Joe against Blake Morris.
I love when it's silent in here so you can hear the players talking. I always think that's one of the best parts.
Yeah, one of the best sounds. Raheem with the strong take, and he draws the foul on Ben Burish.
Now, I sat courtside for the Bulls game.
Yes.
Insane, because all you hear is them talking, and they constantly talk. They never stop talking. It was so great hearing that.
Well,
Yeah, Fire Guard packs.
Well, you know, I remember a quote, and I'm not a big fan of. I'm not, you know, I'm not a big fan of Lonzo. I like his game. I just don't think he's everything we kind of made him out to be. But when he talked to some team he talked to, he said, "We do the same drills you guys do. We do the same stuff you guys do. We just do it at a higher level. We talk more. We do." As the free throw, don't know if that hit anything.
Ready, cold take right here. LaMelo is better than Lonzo.
That'd be interesting.
I just think Lonzo had so much. Like, LaMelo looks bad because they're comparing him to Lonzo, but I think he's actually better than Lonzo.
You know, I've actually heard a couple takes about that. Everybody thinking that LaMelo has the better talent than
I think he does.
Than Lonzo.
I think Lonzo's more fundamentally sound, though.
Paulie missed the first one, was blocked on the second one, but I don't know who got him.
But this is also, LaMelo is also the same kid that started varsity as a freshman, and with his brother led him to a state championship.
They called it on Wilson.
Okay.
I don't even know if he was in the play.
Hey, there's a saying that
Wilson, 33. I didn't think so. Vanna Green with me here as Paulie hits the second one.
as the wise words of, I think it was George Bush saying, there's an old saying in Tennessee, maybe in Texas, probably in Tennessee, but it's not fool me once, it's ball don't lie.
Okay.
He never said that.
Did you really just try to set up? I don't like that. I don't like that. Turner with the steal after the good hands. Torrey Turner from Argo High School. Foul on YT. Wow. These refs are getting a little tight over here.
Like Isaiah said, too.
Not a big fan of the refs. Wide open. They're gonna try to bully ball with.
Nice rebound.
That was Isaiah Lasby. Beautiful pass. And oh,
how is there no call there?
Walker. I know Herman's mad at Walker for the missed dunk.
I think he got pushed.
I thought he got hit. Yeah. That's
I mean, even if you do the layup and you missed it, like
he still got
hit.
Yeah, he still got hit.
Behind. And we know that Coach Chris Herman's more fundamental. Like, who cares about the dunks? Who cares about the flashy plays? Just get the job done, you know. But
well, the dunk. I think the dunk's the best way to do it because you're going up strong. Man, they are really beating on IVCC this half. IVCC was the beneficiary of few fouls in the first half. And in fact, it was the Braves that were in foul trouble early. Now it's vice versa with 14-14 left. The Braves are they're one free throw or one foul away from being in the bonus for the rest of the half. Crazy.
What do we have for score at halftime? 34-28? 27? Okay.
Thank you. 39-35 now.
So they haven't really scored that much. I mean, they're on pace for what? They had 34. They're on pace for 20 points this whole half.
Wow. That was not a foul call. That is not a foul call. They're letting him play. Jay and Trumbull with the finish. YT gonna go. Oh my! I'm having a hard time calling this.
Yeah,
this is.
I thought that one was a foul as well. Maybe YT exaggerated a little bit, but still looks like a foul to me.
There's been a couple hits that probably look like they should have been called. Yeah, I always try to keep it completely fair both ways, show excitement for both teams. But man, this reffing has been
travel.
Dude, this reffing has been very porous.
Yeah.
And like you say, respectfully disagree. I'm respectfully disagreeing with a lot of these calls. Good call on the travel, though. I did agree with that. Eagle ball now. They're going to get to YT in the low post. Swing pass. Joe, pump fake. It's going to be on Blake Maris, his second foul. Ben Burish, and the greatest name to ever be pronounced.
Can I say it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Zion. I forgot his last name.
Lightfoot.
Lightfoot. Sorry, I knew it was light something.
Light something. Oh, they're going to try to work YT in the post. Man, they are really letting them play. YT, the beneficiary of some physical play.
Just
wide open, Jacob Pauly.
Nice
Good
little
Euro. And the finish.
YT game face guard. I mean, it doesn't matter. There's so many people that can score a bucket on this team.
Oh, Lightfoot talking with YT.
And usually it's the other way around. Usually it's YT talking, you know?
No good. Lightfoot gonna get into Trumbull. He's gonna post spin. The reverse, no good. Joe gonna look to set things up. We're gonna go with a pick and roll with Robbins. Pick and pop to YT. YT land and fly from three. It's good. YT makes it a 3-point game. 12 minutes left. 40-43. The Eagles trail.
You know, I really like that pick and pop from Robbins and LaChance. I think that's actually a really good play for the Eagles.
Lightfoot and YT getting into it. That's a deep three from Morris. No good. Long rebound by Pauly. Good defense, not to foul by Raheem, but the offensive rebound and putback by Pauly. Pauly doing damage.
Once again, giving up offensive rebounds. That's been killing them the whole game.
Colby.
Nice move.
Good footwork and the finish. Christian Walker set the check back in. Pauly, land and fly, silky smooth, nothing but net. Puts it right back up to a 6-point game.
Pauly with 7 in this half.
YT and Lightfoot going at it. Colby felt like he had enough space.
Ring,
he
ring.
hit nothing but net.
Ring, ring. Hello?
Hello? Hello.
Okay.
The answer was good.
Colby with 7 of his own. Same with YT has 7. Box out, you win this game.
Yep.
That's what I'm saying right now.
Eagles in a man-to-man defense. Pauly land and fly again from 3. Got lucky. He was wide open. No good.
So I'll mark that down. 10:35. I said box out and you win this game.
Lightfoot tried to poke it free from Wilson. That was a good foul. Not before he got the shot up on the break. Like the foul by Lightfoot. Into the game, number 13, Owen Landwehr, and number 4, Isaiah Lansby. Lassenby. Okay, so more pronunciation on the syllables. Walker also back into the game. YT going to do a pick and pop. Well defended on a switch. Colby going to look to dance. He's going to hit LaChance for a deep 3. Off left. Pauly thinking about it. Pauly right to the lane and finish. Makes it a 5-point game again with 10 minutes left to go. Good hands by Sion Lightfoot. Someone talking in the crowd. YT enjoyed it. A beautiful pass from YT. YT is kind of like, come on, brother. Need you. Beautiful pass. Would have been a easy assist.
Yeah, that was a dime.
That was a dime and a half. 3 from Lightfoot. No good. LaChance skying for the rebound. Looking for the leak ahead.
I think that's what the fan was saying, was that they're taking too many threes, and they have open layups that they aren't taking.
Joe with patience inside and the finish to the right hand.
Big stop is what Coach Herman is saying, and that is true. Keep this a one-possession game and possibly go tie it at the other end.
Landwehr out to Burish to Lightfoot. He's going to attack to the left hand, and Wilson caught with his hand in the cookie jar.
Yeah.
So that is going to send Scion Lightfoot to the line. So we've had 4 people, I think, agree that that is the best name, as Lassenby has been called for the foul. The first free throw was missed over the back call. That's going to – the Braves are at the line in the bonus for the rest of the game. The Eagles are
close.
At 4,
yeah.
so they're nearby.
Oh, look inside.
Now they're going to look inside. A little too late, but they're going to let YT
that was too easy.
Bully his way inside against Lightfoot. It's a battle right here. These two going at it.
He's in his head now. They're both in each other's heads almost.
Burish cut off nightly by Robbins. Now YT going to take Pauly. Pull-up jumper using that height. It's silky smooth. That jumper is wet. The pull-up jumper from the elbow was good. 52-49. Still a 3-point game. 8:20 left in this game. Swing pass. YT wide open. Lets it fly. Is short.
Wow.
Braves with the rebound. Pauly lost the ball. Didn't result in a turnover. Good swing. Extra pass. And Lassenby with the finish in the post. Damn it, I completely forgot to move my mic.
It's okay.
YT up top.
Waiting. That's a good wait.
Yep.
That's easy.
Beautiful. Wilson with the corner 3. Pauly going to answer with a deep one. Hits the shot clock, so stop possession. 2-point game, 54-52. 7:24 left in the game. It's a full timeout, so we're going to take a quick break and be right back.
We're back.
And we back.
And we back. And we back. And we back. You just not going to finish the song for me?
I mean, I don't want any copyright walls.
True.
Listen, I know Chance is pretty cool, but I ain't risking it. Oh, beautiful
Easy.
dime. And Walker draws the foul. Pauly called for it.
YT likes that little dump-off pass. He was liking that one. He's still talking about it.
YT smiling, enjoying his work.
Great play by Coach Chris Herman.
Yeah.
Nice draw up there.
That's the second time he's come out of either a timeout or
he came out with half.
That half play was beautiful. I'm shocked they haven't tried to go back to that again, to be honest.
It's kind of a one-time thing almost. It's so silent here. I don't want to say anything.
Yeah, right.
It's almost it's one of those things where coaches are like, all right, once a game, this is what we're doing. And there's so many coaches, like when you'd be watching film, coach would be like, all right, here, look at after a quarter, they'll come out and do this play, right? It's a one-time play that you can barely that you use.
Good hands by the Eagles. Activity on defense has ratcheted up a bit.
YT is a lot of energy, has a lot of energy right now.
YT all in right now. Burish, that's a long two. Good box out and rebound by Walker. The Eagles looking to run a bit.
Oh, Colby was waiting for it, but I mean, when it's a tie game, you can't throw a lob that far away. It was a far lob.
Another good dump ball, and Walker with the and one finish. These guys are getting middle and dropping it off to the bigs for the finish.
Just like that, IVCC leads by 2. First lead of the night?
I think they led early as the game started.
I do not quite remember.
I don't quite remember either. Walker hits it. 3-point game, 57-54. The Eagles are leading this one, 6:30 left in this game. Pauly driving. Oh, Joe on the hold. That's going to give him free throws.
I don't know if Joe Joe touched him, but not much.
Right. We are now in 9 o'clock range. 9:04.
I still have to study.
We got a late one here tonight, folks.
Right, Steiny? Study for psych? Nah, you won't bomb it. It's not that hard.
Ball does not lie. Pauly missed the free throw. However, the Braves did get the rebound. Zion Lightfoot, pull-up jumper from the elbow. It's good. Make it a 57-56 game. Joe going to look to work. Owen Landworth. Colby thought about it. Colby now takes it from the corner. It's good.
That's one of those shots where if he misses, Coach Chris Herman's probably mad at him. But if he makes it, he's like, all right, that's good.
Oh, yeah. Hands. The steal. Oh, teammates in the same area.
I think Colby got a little bit too excited. I think he thought he was going to get a breakaway dunk there.
And that is Isaiah Lassenby with the finish. 2-point ball game. Just under 5:30 left to follow. Joe gets an open lane. Blocked by Jacob Pauly.
Yeah. Oh, I thought that went down.
I thought that went down there. I was like, oh, there goes my phone. Buy a new one later, I guess. Wilson might have had a 3 for a second. Did not take it. They're going to try to get it to Colby. He's going to use a pick and roll with Walker.
Walker's been money on the pick and roll.
Oh, Walker wants the 3. No good. Long rebound.
Oh, that's ID.
Yeah, that is everybody looking everywhere.
That's a bad call.
That is a very poor call. None of the refs wanted to call it. Yeah, none of them wanted to call it.
Oh,
and YT forcing a turnover. The ball does not lie. And we're getting a full timeout, so we're going to take a quick break and be right back. All right, we're back. 60-58. 4:58 left in this game. IVCC will have possession. However, the possession arrow does lie with the visitors.
See what Coach Chris Herman drew up this time.
Great read by Pauly.
Great foul by Wilson.
He didn't really want it, but
No.
they gave it to him.
So, what that's 4 on Wilson as well. But what I'm seeing is that play that they just ran with YT, I think more or less it was probably going to be a backdoor. Fake it up high, go backdoor, because that would have been wide open. He was gambling for it. He knew it was coming. And I'm guessing that's what it was. But
Blake Morris checking in for Scion Lightfoot.
also Jacob Pauly with 22 tonight. He's been playing well for the Braves.
It's a tie ball game. We got a fun 4 minutes left to go. 4:40.
If you don't love this, you don't love NBA basketball.
We don't talk about the Kings here.
Hey,
YT off a beautiful feed, but just couldn't get it to finish.
hey, you gotta love the Kings, man.
I'm a Lakers fan. What do you expect?
I love the Kings. De'Aaron, oh,
I hope they stay in the lottery for the rest of their lives as
Wow.
Wilson.
that's tough.
Playing soccer gets the kickball violation. We show no love to the Kings here.
I do. I love De'Aaron Fox.
Absolutely no love. I don't. Listen, you're lucky I don't have the controls. You'd be muted for a little bit. Pauly takes it strong to the rack. Good defense. Oh! Even better defense. YT with the block.
That's IV.
That's
yeah.
IV ball. Good defense by Robbins to go straight up. Better block by YT who swats it. Coach Chris Herman calling out plays. YT right wing.
YT really does remind me of James Harden. It's a long two.
YT not very fond of that shot. You can see in his body language.
He traveled.
Beerish, tough take. Better defense by Walker, and YT doing a great job of selling. Gets the foul. That's going to put the Eagles in the bonus. So the Eagles with 19 fouls. That's going to next foul is going to put the Braves in the double bonus, and the Braves with 17 fouls. So that's going to put the Eagles in the bonus. We're back to the golf voice.
Golf voices.
Golf voices.
This is the ASMR challenge. All right, I deserve it.
Yeah. Alrighty. We're going to let him keep that muted until he feels like it as YT hits the first. Keep that muted. Now, we won't mute it forever, but we're going to keep it muted for a bit.
I'm back.
I think your mute ban should have been a little longer, to be honest. Good call. As YT hits both. It's a 2-point game again, 3:30 left. Welcome back, Scott. We appreciate your 10-second ban.
That was more than 10 seconds. I gave you like a 2-second earlier, so if you deserve one, it's going to be a little bit longer one.
That's fair enough.
The only thing is I don't want to do play-by-play, so that's why I haven't banned you.
Aha. YT with great defense on Pauly. Strong IVCC defense. 3 seconds left. Pauly's got to chuck it up.
No.
Gets through it, gets his own rebound. Good hands by the Eagles.
Coach Herman was saying that whole possession rebound, and IV did not do that.
However,
the first try.
Yeah, Landward missed the layup attempt, so the Eagles get the rebound. 2:50 left, 2-point game. See how the Eagles plan to attack this one.
They need a bucket here.
Strong take by Joe. It just didn't fall. Beerish on the take. Driving hard. Kicks it to Morris. Hey, and it was good out of his hand. He knew it. Maris with the 3 gives the Braves a 1-point lead, 2:20 left in this ball game. YT
He may have traveled.
got away with one, tried to put it up there. 2 minutes left. It's a 1-point game. Let's see how the Eagles try to play this. Pauly said taking it hard to the rack, and he's going to get 2 free throws. I'm going to be real with you. I don't know what. Oh, there it is.
It's underneath. Oh, did you find it?
Yeah, I found it.
Okay.
I was
Tyler
like,
Wilson fouls out of the game, so Raheem's going to take over for him. Kind of bad for IV if they get in. If IV gets into needing free throws, that sucks because
Wilson is a great shooter. Yep.
Yeah, great shooter.
First free throw is good for Pauly. Pauly up to 23.
Yep, 23 on the game. Playing really well.
And make it 24 for Pauly. 2 minutes left, 3-point game. The Eagles trail. It was a close one over at Blackhawk, and it's a close one here in the Eagles' nest. For him, screen and roll with Colby. Colby cut off nicely for him.
Back out to Joe. Okay. A little bit of a reset.
Joe going to work. And he's going to get the foul call.
And he's going to get 1-1. 1-1 for Joe. Another great free throw shooter.
Blake Maris with the foul.
So I think IVCC is going to set up in a 1-2-2 cross based on both Raheem and Christian back.
I think that's a beautiful. Look at you, Tony Romo.
Thank you.
Hits both. And yep,
sure
there it is.
enough, yeah.
Sure enough, there it is. The Eagles are going to try to use the athleticism. Give the Braves some issues. Pauly breaks it. Burish had his choice. Morris for 3. It's short. Robbins with the rebound. Robbins. Now he's taking straight at him. Oh, and they're calling the block. So Robbins will be going to the line for a chance to tie and take the lead.
I think that was a good call there.
I
don't think
too.
he extended as much as what Blackhawk is calling, but yeah.
Robbins with the first free throw. It is good. And as we say,
love that. Love that noise.
And as we say, the ball does not lie. I'm shocked they haven't given
either coach,
honestly.
honestly.
Yeah.
Coach Herman was all over the first half. And it's actually a 30-second timeout.
So we can keep it here.
Mason.
Yeah, go ahead. Ask me the question.
I'll ask. 65-65. What's going to have to happen for IVCC to come out on top here?
Well, the defense is going to have to stay strong. They're going to have to rebound. That's been kind of the key all game is locking up on defense when you need to. Their intensity has picked up throughout moments when they took the lead. Their defensive intensity was great. Their rebounding was fantastic. So you're going to have to do those two things to really give yourself the best chance to win here, considering the way the game's been going all game. And as Robbins hits the second.
And we're standing up. We're standing up in the booth. You know that means it's getting intense.
1-point game. Eagles lead with a buck 15.
I'm really liking this idea of the 1-2-2 cross because they're close to a 10-second.
And
hey!
Joe.
Oh, they called a timeout before.
30-second timeout.
I think that may have been a little bit of a 10-second. I think
thought
it was
so
close.
too.
Coach Herman, I think, agrees with us up in the booth.
I think a lot of fans actually agree with us up in the booth. If you're partial to IVCC, it's a 1-point ball game. 66-65, 1:11 left in the half and in game. So they get to inbound the ball right near the half-court line. if you're the Eagles, are you 1-2-2 pressing again?
Yes. Mainly because sorry, I was looking at my dad filed my taxes and they rejected it and I just got an email. Oh, that's 5.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. Uh-oh.
And Robbins skied for the block but was called for the foul. Landwehr was able to break the press in the limited time he had and then get the pass to Trumbull, who will have 2 free throws. The first one is good. The second one, good as well. That will give the Braves the lead, 67-66. 1 minute left. The Eagles gonna need a stop and a bucket. Or a bucket and a stop and a bucket, whichever way you want to look at it. YT setting screen. The Eagles' execution, a little sloppy. Joe said, screw it, I'll take it myself. And there's a jump, and hey, it's still visitors' possession arrow, so. That 1-2-2 press trying to speed up this game, get a quick turnover.
Can't let up a 3 here. Only 2s have to be allowed.
Beautiful pass by Birish, and Morris with the finish. It's a 3-point game. Ooh. Morris almost got
Ivy has to go.
Yeah, they have to get quick 2 or 3.
Good 3.
Yeah. Joe's going to opt with the quick 2.
Oh!
But he can't get it to fall. You got a foul here. Oh. YT not liking something the fan said. Polly will get 2 free throws.
Makes the first.
That makes it a 4-point game, 23.5 seconds left. This next free throw could essentially ice the game. A T on YT.
So that's a dagger.
Yeah,
and it's not by the other team, it's by the refs.
Well, execution late. And then I would call poor officiating.
Yeah.
Will lead to an IVCC defeat.
I mean, you can't never say never, but it's
a 5-point ball game and the Braves get the ball back.
No, they don't.
They should, right, with the T?
They won't because it was during free throws, I think.
Okay. All right.
I don't know because they're not. They're going this other shot.
Yeah, okay. So, yeah, so if they see how Pauly takes it here.
He missed that one.
Quick 2 and a 3.
They need something.
3 or and a 2. Going to go for Robbins. Robbins deep.
Oh, my God.
Got the roll.
He got that. Okay.
You hurt my ears, brother. Couple pass fakes. Oh.
Ooh. I'm sorry for the people at home. I was just kind of shocked that went in.
I'm gonna. Is that full? I think that's a full.
I think we have to stay. Honestly, at this point.
All right. Give me a second to recuperate my ears.
I apologize to everybody at home.
Steiny, you okay? I'm hurting.
I'll move this away from myself a little bit.
Anyways, 2-point ball game, 15.3 seconds left. Eagles down 2. They got the 3 they needed. Now, can you get a turnover and a bucket?
Or can you get the right person a foul and a bucket? If I'm Coach Chris Herman, they're back in that. Obviously, they're going to be in that 1-2-2. If it goes into Pauly, you try trapping him. You don't let him shoot the free throws. He's currently 7 for 10 in this half on just free throws. So you can't let Pauly shoot these free throws. Anybody but him can shoot the free throws, in my opinion. Obviously, you don't want some people taking it, but that's the one that you for sure don't want. Somebody's going deep. Oh, they sent Pauly deep. That's a good one. That's a good one. But they went to him. They sent Pauly deep for a reason, which I'm kind of curious by, so I wonder if number 13 is a good shooter or whatnot.
Landwehr. Owen Landwehr. I'm sorry if I've been butchering
we're
this.
sorry. We're not professionals.
We rely on Pat way too much. If we can't hear Pat, we're in trouble. The first one, no good.
Okay, so no matter what, it's a 3-point game. And Coach Chris Herman still has a timeout.
Yes. The second one is good.
That's a clutch one. That's a clutch one.
We'll see how the Eagles decide to play this.
They're going to get right there. Timeout.
And so
all right.
With 11.4 seconds left, you need a 3 now.
Game. This last time they played, 81-78 in favor of the Blackhawk.
Yep.
This is a 3-point game again. So even matchups between these two teams.
Yeah.
So
like we said earlier, very similar in play style and.
So you're drawing up the play. Who's taking this 3?
Can I see your stat book?
Sure thing.
Colby, he's hot this half.
Oh, I was going to say Colby too. I almost
Either that or YT.
YT's on the bench. I don't think he's going to go back in. YT got that team. He hasn't been back in since.
Yeah.
As you can tell, he's
Yeah,
kind of
he's not.
standing in the
Yeah,
back.
he's not going to come back in.
I think they probably use Colby as a decoy and probably give it a Joe. Colby's the more consistent shooter, so that's what I'm thinking. They're going to be targeted on Colby. I mean, he did hit that last one. So they're going to be like, all right, we're going to guard. We're going to guard number 10,
yeah.
but number 20, or you can see
what,
somebody like.
I mean, the best thing you can do is back screen.
All right.
Have your shooter back screen. See if you can get him open.
Joe's taking the ball up. It's going to be a screen for Colby. They're going to get Colby wide open.
Oh,
no.
He threw it too quick.
Oh, that's going to say Eagles ball, though. Eagles ball, 2.7.
Joe threw it way too quick.
No timeouts either. Oh, timeout now. Okay. So, we're back at this situation. Mason. Actually, we'll even put Steiny. Who's taking the shot?
It's Colby.
It's got to be.
All right, got to be Colby. All right.
You have him set a back screen. It's the best way to get a shooter open. Or they're bringing Joel in and YT.
Ooh, okay.
So
all right, some shooters.
Shooter lineup. I back screen, see if you can get Colby open with a back screen, and if they don't guard the person Colby back screen for, you want Joel?
I think it might be him. No,
Yeah.
That's a great play by Coach Chris Herman. Put Joel into the game once again.
Yeah.
Second in state with 3-point contest his junior year of high school. That dude can shoot threes.
As a fan pointed out, he said Joel, go to Joel.
Colby Robbins' dad.
Is it?
Yeah, I think so.
But as a fan pointed out, they weren't looking for anybody else except Colby.
I think they're going to run YT, Joe, and Colby as the decoys and maybe try getting Joel for this 3.
Let's see how they play it. They're going to keep Raheem in.
This is the first time Joel has checked into the game. Raheem's facing down like he's going to screen for Joel. It's going to Joel.
All right, let's see how they do it. 2.7 seconds left. Eagles down 3.
Maybe not.
Touchdown play. Colby! Oh, just a little left and short. And the Eagles fall by 3 once again, 72-69. Go ahead, write that score down. We will be So the Eagles split. Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah,
it's
still
fine.
going, but it's
It's fine.
okay. Yeah, that was a good
I thought
play.
they would have ran Joel, Colby, YT, and Joe all as decoys and tried getting Joel.
That's what I thought too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, no
Yeah,
problem.
no problem. Thank you. Yeah, we'll be here tomorrow.
We'll be here tomorrow.
Next Friday, I won't be here, but Jacob will be here. Scott will be here as well.
I'm supposed to work, but I'll figure it out.
Okay.
I'll get something.
Thank you. But
We'll be right back.
Yeah,
we'll be right
yeah,
back.
we'll
Let
take
me
the
get
break.
the stats.
Yep, go. All right, again, the Eagles win the first one. What was the final score of the first one? You have the
The women's game was a final 58-55, 3-point game.
3-point game. So Eagles take the first Lady Eagles take the first 3-point game, fall in the second one, as the final was 72-69. I thought overall, very good game. Tubbs pointed out what Tubbs said in that first half rang true. You know, the moments they played great defense and rebounded, they were able to get into the game and take the lead, and then offensive rebounds. That technical late killed them.
Yeah.
But very good game from the Eagles.
So just some stats so far. Colby Robbins in his bag tonight, 21 points. Joe LaChance, my cold take saying that he got the most points was not right. He had 10. YT with 18. Christian Walker had a really good game, 10 points. Really good defense as well. Connor Wilson with 7. That one also hurt. Him fouling out early helped. Hurt. And then Raheem with 3. And then for Blackhawk, I mean, you basically know who it is.
Yep.
Jacob Pauley, 27 tonight. So I miscalculated earlier. He had 27. I need the name list because I don't know these names.
Other side, I think.
Nope, I'm good.
No, you're okay.
Trimble with 9. The greatest name we'll ever see, and we won't see a better name. Zion Lightfoot with 8. Blake Morris off the bench with 7. So all around they were just all over the place. Landwehr with 8 as well. So, I mean, Jacob Pauley, I said before the game, he's a bucket.
Yep.
I played him in high school. I know he's a bucket, and that's one of the main things is that we game plan for was Jacob Pauley. It's Jacob Pauley, and I forgot the other kid's name. He's also a great shooter, and it just showed in tonight's game. 27, he was almost automatic from free throw line, 8 for 11 or something like that. So nothing you could do.
Yep. So Eagles split tonight's doubleheader. We will be back tomorrow for a doubleheader with Bryant and Stratton. Same time, same place. We won't have our GOAT cameraman, Jacob Steinberg. He'll be in the 1430 WCNY studio that night, but it'll be me and you and whoever we can find.
Whoever we can find.
And
yeah.
John Patino. Hey, we
Oh.
miss you. We miss you.
We'll hopefully. I'm gonna make sure John gets here tomorrow.
Alrighty. So again, the final for the women, 58-55 for the. That was a victory for the men, a 72-70 or 69 loss. So that wraps it up for our game tonight. Ooh, we didn't pick players of the games.
Oh, well, mine's Colby Robbins.
Yeah, I think mine's
and I have to look back at the girls' game.
Colby.
Steiny's is also Colby.
I would go Hatton. I think she made some big plays at.
Hatton? Oh, I go
Key times.
Muraski then. She had 20.
Actually, yeah,
Muraski had 20. We
Yeah.
almost forgot about
Yeah.
that.
Muraski
So
was great.
Colby,
yeah,
mine is Colby and Muraski. Yours is Colby and Muraski.
yeah.
Steiny, who's the girls' game for you? Muraski. All right,
So we're unanimous. So that's our IVSN players of the game. Again, we'll be back here tomorrow. One final time from the Eagles Nest for Mason Lucas, Scott McManus, our great IT man Gary Tolsky, and always the GOAT cameraman Jacob Steinberg. We'll see you back here tomorrow in the Eagles Nest.